The Qatar Armed Forces are the military forces of Qatar. The country maintains a modest military force of approximately 11,800 men, including an army, navy and air force. Qatar's defense expenditures accounted for approximately 4.2% of gross national product in 1993. Qatar has recently signed defense pacts with the United States in 2002 and 2013 and with the United Kingdom, as well as with France earlier in 1994. Qatar plays an active role in the collective defense efforts of the Gulf Cooperation Council. The other 5 members are Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Bahrain, the UAE, and Oman. The presence of a large American military base in the country provides the country with a guaranteed source of defense and national security. History: Qatar took part in the Gulf War of 1991, with a battalion at the Battle of Khafji. It also hosted the 614th Tactical Fighter Squadron at Doha. In July 2008, the U.S. Defense Security Cooperation Agency announced Qatar a unregistered trademark as official request for logistics support, training, and associated equipment and services. The total value of the support arrangements could be as high as $400 million. In March 2011, Qatar announced the participation of its air force in the enforcement of the Libyan no-fly zone. Army: this is the largest branch of the Qatar Armed Forces. Qatar maintains a modest military force of approximately 11,800 men. The army is made of 8,500 men. The lack of sufficient indigenous manpower to staff the army is a continuing problem. Qatari citizens constitute only 30% of the army, in which more than 20 nationalities are represented. Initially outfitted with British weaponry, Qatar shifted much of its procurement to France during the 1980s in response to French efforts to develop closer relations. The tank battalion is equipped with French-built AMX-30 main battle tanks. Other armoured vehicles include French AMX-10 PAPCs and the French VAB, adopted as the standard wheeled combat vehicle. The artillery unit has a few French 155mm self-propelled howitzers. The principal anti-tank weapons are French Milan and hot-wire guided missiles. Qatar had also illicitly acquired a few Stinger shoulder-fired SAMs, possibly from Afghan rebel groups, at a time when the United States was trying to maintain tight controls on Stingers in the Middle East. When Qatar refused to turn over the missiles, the United States Senate in 1988 imposed a ban on the sale of all weapons to Qatar. The ban was repealed in late 1990 when Qatar satisfactorily accounted for its disposition of the Stingers. Qatari Tank Battalion fought in the Gulf War in 1991. Their AMX-30s took part in the Battle of Khafji. Qatari contingent, composed mostly of Pakistani recruits, acquitted itself well during the war. Qatar signed a contract with the German defense company Krauss-Maffei-Wegmann for the delivery of 24 artillery systems PZH 2062 Leopard 2 main battle tanks. The USDSCA announces that Qatar wants to join its neighbor the UAE, and field 2 medium-range THAAD batteries of its own. Their request is worth up to $6.5 billion, and includes up to 12 THAAD launchers, 150 THAAD missiles, 2 THAAD fire control and communications units, 2 ANTPY-2 THAAD radars, and 1 early warning radar. The USA would also sell them the required trucks, generators, electrical power units, trailers, communications equipment, fire unit test and maintenance equipment, system integration and checkout, repair and return, training, and other support. Major Army units: 1X Armored Brigade, 4X Mechanized Battalions, 1X Royal Guard Brigade, 1X Special Forces Battalion, 2X Artillery Battalions, tanks and vehicles, 62X Leopard 2A7 Plus on order, 30-44X AMX-30 MBT, to be replaced by Leopard 2, 1X AMX-30D recovery tank, 36X MOWAG Piranha MKII-8X8 CCTS 90mm turret, 4X MOWAG Piranha ARVs recovery, 40X AMX-10 PIFE, 158X Renault Trucks VAB6X6 APC, 4X Renault trucks. VAB/VPM 81 4X4 APC with 81 mm mortar, 24X Renault trucks VAB 4X4/6X6 VCAC hot APC with MBDA hot anti-tank missile launcher, 32 Fenk light armored reconnaissance vehicles, on order, 27X Renault Sherpa 2 light tactical vehicle, 12X Giant AMX-10 RC 105 mm 6X6 ARV, 30X Giant AMX VCIIFE, 8X Cadillac LUV V150 Commando 4X4 APC, 6X AM General Humvee M1115A24. X4, 16X VBL 4X4 APC, 32X Engizer EE9 Cascavel 90mm 6X6 ARV, 10X Daimler FV701 Ferret 4X4 ARV status unknown, 30X Alvis FV603 Saracen 6X6 APC status unknown, 5X Spra APC, Land Rover, Mercedes-Benz Unimog U4000/U5000 trucks, Iveco Stralis trucks, 20X Thyssen Henschel UR416 4X4 APC, C4I system, artillery and anti-tank missiles, 24X PZH 2000 self-propelled howitzer on order. 12X G5 howitzer 155 mm towed howitzer, to be replaced by PZH 2000, 30X L16 81 mm mortar, 15X Brand 120 mm heavy mortar, 18X Astros 2M LRSSS 40/30 180 mm/127 mm MRLs with SS30/40/60/80 rockets and 3X Astros Avenue UCF fire control radars, 3X BM21 Grad 122 mm MRLs, 40X Carl Gustav M2-550 84 mm RCLs, 48X MBDA hot anti-tank missile launchers with 1000 missiles, 100X MBDA Milan anti-tank missile launchers with 630 missiles, 04's AT-4CS light ATRL, Swingfire anti-tank missile, 50X FGM-148 Javelin CLUs with 500 anti-tank missile on order, surface-to-air missiles, 9X Roland missile MKESP SAM launchers with 200 missiles, 7X MIM-23 BADV. Hawk SAM launchers, MIM-104 Patriot PAC-3 SAM launchers, on order $7 billion plus, 18X Rapier SAM launcher with 250 missiles and 6X blind fire radars, 6X blowpipe missile manpads launchers with 50 missiles, 24X MBDA Mistral manpads launchers with 500 missiles, 12X FIM-92C Stinger manpads launchers with 60 missiles, SA-7B Grail manpads, small arms, Heckler & Koch HK-4, SIG Sauer P226, S&W Model 10, Heckler & Koch Northern Mariana Islands, 5A3, Sterling. MKIV/L2A3, 3000X M16A1, 3000X Colt CAR-15A1, 100X Colt M4 Carbine, AK-47, Heckler & Koch HK-21, 200X M203 Grenade Launcher, M203PI, Barrett M82A1, AKM, M2 Browning Machine Gun, Volmit M76, Volmit M62, Heckler & Koch G3A3, FNFAL 50-00, FN Mag 60-00/T14, FN Minimi, Mossberg Model. -700, Qatar Emiri Air Force. The Qatar Emiri Air Force was formed in 1974, 3 years after achieving independence from Great Britain in 1971. Initially equipped with XRAF Hawker Hunters, the Air Force soon began expansion with 6 Dassault Dornier Alpha jets in 1979. 14 Dassault Mirage F1 were delivered between 1980-84. After the Gulf War, Qatar's Air Force infrastructure was upgraded by France for $200 million, leading to the order of 9 single-seat Mirage 2000-5 DEA multi-role combat aircraft and 3 two-seat Mirage 2000-5 DDA combat trainers in August 1994. Deliveries started in December 1997, and involved the buyback of the remaining 11 Mirage F-1s by France that were later sold on to Spain. The current commander of the Qatar Emiri Air Force is Brigadier General Mubarak Mohammed Al-Kuwait Al-Qayarin. British pilots in Oman remain on duty with the Air Force, and French specialists are employed in a maintenance capacity. Nevertheless, an increasing number of young Qataris have been trained as pilots and technicians. Its units include, No. 1 Fighter Wing, No. 7 Air Superiority Squadron, a Euro Dassault Mirage 2000, 9 single-seat Mirage 2000-5 EDA, 3 2000-5 DDA trainers. No. 11 Close Support Squadron, a Euro Dassault Dornier Alpha Jet. No. 2 Rotary Wing, No. 6 Close Support Squadron, a Eurocopter SA-342, No. 8 Anti-Surface Vessel Squadron, a Euro Westland Sea King Commando Mk3, No. 9 Multi-Role Squadron, a Euro Westland Sea King Commando Mk2. Qatar Emiri Flight, a Euro C-17 Globemaster III. As of January 1993, all the Air Force's aircraft were based at Doha International Airport. Air Force equipment. Historical aircraft, 15 Dassault Mirage F-1 DDA/Mirage F-1 EDA of France sold to Spain. 4 Hawker Hunter FGA-78/T-79 a United Kingdom, 2 BACEEC Canberra B-2 a United Kingdom loan from RAF, 1 Vickers VC-10 a United Kingdom, 2 Westland Whirlwind WS-55 SRS-3 a United Kingdom, missiles, 144X MBDA Mica RF of France, 272X MBDA Magic IIR-55O of France, Matra/MBDA of 530 of France, 128X MBDA AS-30L of France, 5X MBDA AM-39 Exocet of France, 225X. Euromissile Hot ATGM of France / Germany, 50X Apache Black Pearl ASM of France, other equipment, 6X TRS-2100 Tiger radars of France, TTLB TT-3 Benashi target drone of United Kingdom, future aircraft. In July 2008, Qatar, a Euro unregistered trademark Emiri Air Force signed a €260 million Euros contract with Eggers-Storsland for 18 AW139 medium twin helicopters. The helicopters will be used for utility tasks, troop transport, search and rescue, border patrol, special forces operations, law enforcement and homeland security. 3 additional aircraft were ordered in March 2011 for medevac services. As of January 2011, the Air Force is evaluating the Eurofighter Typhoon, the Lockheed Martin F-35 Lightning II, the Boeing FF Super Hornet, the Boeing F-15E and the Dassault Rafale to replace its current fighter inventory of Dassault Mirage 2000-5s. The total order will be between 24 Euro 36 aircraft with a procurement decision to be made by the end of 2012. The Defense Security Cooperation Agency notified Congress April 16 of a possible foreign military sale to Kuwait for 1 C-17 Globemaster III aircraft and associated equipment, parts, training and logistical support for an estimated cost of $371 million. Navy. Qatar has a small 1,800-man navy, including its Marine Police Force and Coastal Defense Artillery. Since 1990, the Qatari Navy has increased its manpower. The Navy headquarters is at Doha. There is also a base at Halal Island. The commander of the Navy is Commodore Mohammed Nasser Al-Moanadi. Boats. 4 Vosper patrol boats a Euro 120 tons full loader United Kingdom, 4 Vosper Thornycraft fighter class fast attack craft a Euro 480 tons full loader Euro 8 XMM-40 Exocet missiles, 1X goalkeeper gun, 1X 76mm gun. A United Kingdom, 3 combat anti-3 fast attack craft a Euro 430 tons full loader Euro 8 XMM-40 Exocet missiles, 1X 76mm gun, 2X 40mm guns, 4X 30mm guns of France, 6 Vosper 110 AFT class PCs a United Kingdom, 6 Daman Polycat 1450 class PCs, 2 Keith Nelson Type 44 AFT class PCs, 2 Fanny Ray Marine Interceptor class PCs a United Kingdom, 4 MV-45 class PCs, 25 Fairey Marine Spear class United Kingdom, 5 P-1500 class PCs, 4 DV-15 class PCs, 3 Helmatic M160 class PCs, 1 Rover class LCT, auxiliary, 2 Helmatic pilot craft, 4 Rotork craft, Special Maritime Forces, 11 fast interceptor boats at Qatar, missiles and equipment, MBDA Exocet MM40 Block II/M40/M38 SSMs of France, MBDA Mistral SAMs of France, 4X Goalkeeper Anti-Missile/Aircraft Gunner Netherlands, 4X Sten Geoship Sensor Netherlands, 4X Exocet Coast Defense Batteries of France, 4X76/72 Compact Weapon System Italy, 4X MMR 3D Radar of France. Future acquisitions. The patrol boat program calls for the delivery of 6 patrol boats, with the first unit beginning construction in 2012 and being delivered by 2014. Although the proposals for the corvette program are due in the near term as well, AMI believes that the 4 corvettes may not begin construction for several more years, as Daman Nakilat may want to gain some experience with the smaller 62-meter patrol boat hulls prior to moving on the larger Sigma hulls. If the QENF wishes to move the corvette program forward to an earlier date, it could start some of the hull blocks at Nakilat and/or at Daman in the Netherlands much earlier. The Qatar Coast Guard Services placed an order for 17 new fast patrol boats from Turkish company Ares Shipyard. The deal of 17 vessels consists in 10 X-Ares 110 Hercules multi-role patrol craft 117 tons, 5 X-Ares 75 Hercules multi-role patrol craft 58 tons and 2 X-Ares 150 Hercules multi-role patrol craft 245 tons. These fast patrol boats will be constructed using advanced composite materials and are expected to be completed within the next 5 years. March 31, 2014. Nakilat Daman Shipyards Qatar and Qatar Armed Forces have signed 2 MOAs for the construction of 7 vessels at Qatar unregistered trademark S Premier Shipyard. The MOA signed by NDSQ and Qatar Armed Forces concern 6 50-meters-long axe-bow high-speed patrol vessels and 1 52-meters-long diving support vessel for the Qatar Armed Forces. All vessels are highly sophisticated state-of-the-art naval ships built based on proven designs providing unparalleled seaworthiness. The diving support vessel includes decompression capabilities. A large integrated logistics support package is also mentioned in the MOAs. References. See also